Hey gamers, it's me Alasdair, and today I wanted to talk to you about the Xbox One console that was just announced. There were a couple of things about this announcement which I found kind of curious. For example, with the Xbox One, the Kinect sensor has to be connected every single time that the Xbox is turned on. So a lot of people have a problem with this. I don't really see what the big deal is. I mean, personally, if the console is shipping with the Kinect, I don't really see that there's like a cost issue because you buy the new Xbox, the Kinect comes with it, so what's the problem, right? Well, maybe Microsoft is going to look through the cameras and spy on you in your living room. If that's the case, you think Microsoft is actually spying on you? Well, plug in the Kinect, turn your console on, then take it and just flip it over so the camera's facing down. That's what I would do. The other issue which arises, and this is an issue that we've been talking about in the past, specifically because of a guy named Adam Orth. This issue is the Xbox always needing to be on the internet in order to play games. Well, it looks like it's not going to be online 24/7, at least not anymore. It looks like Microsoft actually was thinking about having the 24/7 online thing, and maybe this whole Adam Orth Twitter incident actually made them realize the error of their ways, and now they're not going to do that. What are they going to do instead? Well, they're going to have it connecting once a day, once every 24 hours, or it seems like maybe you won't be able to play your games. So yes, you heard that right. According to Phil Harrison, it looks like if your Xbox hasn't been online within 24 hours, you might not be able to play your games. So is that really a lot better than the 24/7 connectivity? Well, if it's just a temporary hiccup in your otherwise perfect internet connection, then I don't see that that's a problem. If you live in a third world country, or you're in a place where there is no connection, if you've got a cottage, you want to bring your Xbox with you, you can't get online, well, if that's a very temporary situation, then no problem, right? But if you're in a place where you might be going days or weeks or months without a connection, that's not good news. Why do you think that is? Why do you think that they want so badly that your Xbox will have to connect online in order to play your games that they couldn't get rid of it altogether? No, they had to have it the once every 24 hours. Why is that? Well, I think it might have something to do with Microsoft wanting to block the ability to use used games on the system. Maybe it has something to do with that. So you buy a game, you install it, you have your fun with it, you want to resell it. Somebody else will buy it, they load it onto their machine, and oh, it was a used game. So what do? You have to pay an extra, what, $5, $10. We're not sure how much extra it's going to cost. It's going to cost them something extra. So they have to go on the Microsoft Xbox and actually purchase like an online pass. That kind of makes sense, because the whole used game thing actually kind of hurts the gaming industry, because people will actually buy a game, they'll have their fun with it, they sell it, and then when the next person buys it, the store that sold it to them, they get a whole bunch of money, but the person who actually made the game, like the developer, they don't really see any of that. So my question would be, the money that Microsoft is charging people to play a used game, where does that money go? Does that go to the developer? If so, then yeah, I'm okay with that. If it just stays in Microsoft's pocket and it doesn't have anything to do with the developer, then yeah, I'm not cool with that at all. So this brings us back to this whole once every 24-hour online thing. Sorry to keep talking about this, but this really irks me. Why is it that the console has to go online every 24 hours to determine whether or not you've installed a used game? Why doesn't the console wait until you install a game that it hasn't seen before? Then it can connect online, and then it can determine whether that game is used or not. You take your console, you go to the cottage for a couple of weeks. Why does the console want to keep checking every 24 hours to make sure that the same games that are installed are the same games that you bought new? Like, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Maybe Microsoft can think this through a little bit and then make it a little bit more flexible so that, you know, if they want to protect their interests for the used game thing, then fair enough, they can protect their interests that way. If they're going to also help protect the interests of the developers, because those are the people that we actually care about, because they're the ones who make the games. I think the Xbox One announcement somewhat left us with as many questions as it gave us answers, so we don't really know anything definitively as of yet. So I hope in the next few weeks, maybe around E3, we're going to find out a little bit more about how this online every 24 hours thing is going to pan out. What's going to happen with the people who are buying these games? Is it just punishing the gamers? Is it punishing the developers? Or is it going to be a mutually beneficial thing for everybody? That would be really cool. Microsoft, I think, is in a position that they could actually really pull this off in a really good way. And I think they could also really screw this up if they did it the wrong way. So I hope that they pull it off because, you know, the Xbox is a pretty cool console and I think the new one's going to be pretty cool, but only time can tell. So thanks a lot for watching. Subscribe to my channel for more videos. You can follow me on Twitter at AlasdairVFR. Also check out Game Crusher TV, either the YouTube channel, the Twitter, or on Facebook, all.com/GameCrusherTV. Once again, my name is Alasdair, and we'll see you next time.